Mobile innovation. The human resource industry has been famously slow at catching up with the other operations in terms of technology use. But in recent years, many departments have been mobilizing their resources and exploiting available systems to transform their departments into a modern, technologically able machine. This has led to an increased amount of mobile human resources technology at our disposal, with some working to benefit the day-to-day of HR and others lacking in functionality and productivity. Connectivity. 5G network and application programming interfaces, APIs, mean higher quality cellular technology and significantly faster data speeds. Devices. Better processing power means more intuitive interactivity. Applications. Innovative capabilities and services will connect the world through the cloud, eliminating the need to download. Another HR tech trend also plagued by privacy concerns is social media, which has proven to be a highly effective tool in terms of candidate recruitment, company marketing, and employee engagement. The previously at-home lives of the workforce are now too often online for potential and current employers to see. While networking sites like LinkedIn have opened up a wide and accessible talent pool, more personal social sites like Facebook and Twitter become a problematic mobile technology for HR when people begin to overshare, landing them in hot water when sensitive or negative information is posted regarding their company or colleagues. However, another benefit of mobile technology in the employee sphere is that engagement between the company and workers could be said to be at an all-time high, as staff are able to access emails and converse with colleagues wherever they are, whenever they please. This has dramatically increased productivity for many industries, but leaves HR with the task of safeguarding the traditional concept of a work-life balance. Sierra Cedar's 2014-2015 HR Systems Survey found that the effect of HR technologies for top performers as a competitive advantage has minimized as more organizations adopt similar HR technologies and practices. This led to the report categorizing a new level of top performers in the HR mobile technology field, referred to as the quantified organization, a group which is observed to have more data sources, more categories of HR metrics, business intelligence maturity, and direct access by managers. As technology continues to advance, so does the scope and responsibility of the HR function. The secret to advancing computer systems in this area is staying aware of trends, implementing new technology as soon as it becomes a resource, and training staff on how to exploit these new systems to the advantage of the company. If you aren't utilizing mobile tools to find and hire the brightest talent out there, you are falling far behind the technological trend. Research is showing about 70% of all job hunters use their phones to browse for openings, with 23% of the keyword searches for job issuing from mobile browsing. Statistically speaking, the phones are where the talent is at. Even though it is still a relatively new area, this only means that you can employ a number of inventive ways to guarantee you are finding the best fits available. Above everything else, you need to make sure your mobile interface is flawless. The shortened attention spans of phone users means they will leave your site if it takes more than a few seconds to load or is in any way buggy. Treat it as the face of your company, keeping it clean and concise. This will, after all, be the first meeting between your potential hire and the company. For mobile setups, less is more. The simpler and easier the site is to navigate, the better chance you'll have of retaining the interested party or getting them to send the open position information to someone they know. As with the navigation, your hiring process needs to be clear and clean. The mobile crowd does not want to spend 30 minutes deciphering convoluted text that may or may not explain the directions. If you can budget an online application process, by all means do so. This will make it even easier for the applicant to get their information to you. Likewise, make the process enjoyable. It doesn't have to play music or employ the latest in graphic interfaces, but it does need to be engaging in a way that causes them to believe you are worth their time. Finally, do not, under any circumstances, overestimate the power of the mobile device. Simply put, it is a handheld machine that quickly and efficiently shares data between two or more parties. The data can take the form of video, voice, and text, but that's it. Keeping this in mind, only use the mobile platform to gather and sort applications. Once you have a few great matches, you still need to reach out to them directly for some form of face-to-face interview. The mobile world is exciting. It has connected us to each other in unprecedented ways and will continue to push the bounds of how companies can connect with their talent pool. Invest time in developing a strong mobile presence, and you'll be able to collect applications at much less expense and time expenditure than in the days before. Just make sure your product is easy to use for both parties. The pre-application period of talent acquisition is a delicate balance. Exhibiting the company culture while attracting the very best candidates without overloading them with information is the key to a successful recruitment strategy. And many HR groups are using data-driven marketing to radicalize the effectiveness of their methods. Analytic data can be integrated into your organization's application tracking system, allowing the HR department to decisively track the right candidates based on insights into the most successful companies and the skills thought to most suit the specific needs of your vacant positions, all while fishing in a talent pool much larger than those we have seen before. Harvard Business School found that 57% of companies expect to use integrated data across multiple systems within the next 2 years, meaning HR must work quickly to implement big data into their recruitment marketing to stay ahead of competitors. There are two categories of benefits to talent analytics, outlined by Randstad SourceRight as internal and external. The internal deals with data gathered about your own company and using it to make educated decisions about your marketing strategies. For instance, it might highlight what current employees were most attracted to when they applied to join the organization and influence HR to maximize on it during marketing to future candidates. The external is concerned with current trends and patterns in your industry or market, providing you with crucial information on how other organizations are acting. Both of these categories become useful areas of concentration when it comes to finding the right candidate for you, giving you the power to maximize your impact in your network and capitalizing on the most influential factors your company can offer critical new talent. With all the data and collection methods already in place, HR must decide which areas are most beneficial for them to focus on. Remember that every new candidate brings with them a wealth of big data analytics that can be used to acquire your next employee. How fast were they employed? What was their view of the company before they applied for their current role? Getting clear feedback will enhance your pre-hiring program in the future. HR must also translate the data into finances, determining which candidate marketing methods are bringing the best ROI. Is your investment in social media pulling in new talent, or are posts falling on deaf ears? Analytics can outline the best platforms, times, and networks when it comes to making online job ads, and this information shouldn't be ignored if your department wants to get the most out of your marketing budget. Candidates worldwide today depend on various channels such as job sites and social media sites for finding new jobs, unlike looking at newspaper adverts or depending on friends and their recommendation. It is thus evident that the total approach towards traditional hiring and governing methods has tremendously changed in the last 20 years. Popular job sites such as Monster.com are a common ground for job seekers to upload their resume and apply for jobs. Similarly, social media sites such as LinkedIn and Xing are professional networks where employees from all across the world meet each other and communicate ideas and exchange job opportunities. On these channels, candidates share various discussions about opportunities in their company, share their opinions about their respective jobs and related knowledge, and also share their complaints about their work situation. Overall, social media sites have brought about a revolution of sorts and have changed the way candidates would have perceived job opportunities alike. Besides, connecting within organizations has also changed tremendously owing to the various communication channels that technology has introduced. For instance, employees of the same company working in two different countries communicate via their intranet chat systems or use a VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, such as Skype, in order to video conference, chat, talk, and share their work-related files. On the whole, this is how candidate experience has changed with technological advances. Number 1. They apply for jobs at the convenience of their homes via job sites and social media site advertisements posted by recruiters. Number 2. They often have the privilege of working from home when busy with some family commitments. Thanks to media such as Skype and Yahoo Chat, they can stay in touch with their boss from their home itself. Number 3. They work on flexible work timings and often get to juggle their shifts based on workloads and project plans. Number 4. Candidates feel at home wherever they are, in any part of the world. Even if they go out of their country to handle on-site projects, they can keep in touch with their family and friends conveniently. Number 5. Candidates are much more aware of the job opportunities in market as they get to network several people very easily. This makes it easy for them to apply for global jobs quite easily. Number 6. Candidates experience more engagement towards their jobs and definitely are able to coordinate better relationships within their teams as they keep in touch all the time via various methods such as Facebook, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp.